We have been doing a pretty good job so far. Now we're going to continue with part 4 of our workout today. Part 4 is balance and stability exercises. Today we're going to be doing 3 balance exercises. The first one is going to be tandem stance. A tandem stance, which is going to have one foot in front of the other, and we're going to hold there for 40 seconds. We're going to try to maintain our balance, and we can use a chair if we need to, just to feel more safe, feel more stable, and try to maintain balance right there. We're going to do 40 seconds with each leg. Same thing, 40 seconds, trying to maintain balance. That's going to be tandem stance. The next one's going to be wide stance twist. So we're going to open our stance a little bit wider than shoulder width, and we're going to twist to the sides. 12 repetitions, 6 each side, and same thing. We can use a chair for stability. Again, wider stand than shoulder width, and we're going to be twisting right here. And for the last one is going to be 3 pose. The 3 pose, we're going to lift our leg and put the sole of our shoe, of our feet in our leg, just like that. And the other leg, same thing. We're gonna do 12 repetitions, 6 on each leg, and we're gonna hold this pose for 2 seconds and then switch. We're going to be doing those 3 exercises. The first one, tandem stance, 40 seconds each leg. The next one, wide stance twist, 12 repetitions, 6 to each side. And the last one, 3 pose. Again, same thing, 12 repetitions, 6 with each leg. So if we're ready, let's set our timer for 40 seconds. And let's begin with the first one, tandem stance. And let's start. 40 seconds. Let's just try to maintain balance right there. Try to focus on what you're doing. If you need to, you can grab a chair. Let's make sure we're always breathing and focusing on our task. We can open our arms, we can have them on the sides, on our hips, whichever one is better for you. And time. Pretty good. Again, let's switch legs, 40 seconds as well. And start. Keep going. We're almost there. Let's focus. And time. Pretty good. Let's continue with the next exercise. Wide stance twist. Again, we can use a chair if we need to. If not, we're just gonna have to open our legs a little bit wider than shoulder width. And let's start twisting. 12 repetitions, 6 each side. And Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Pretty good. Let's move on to exercise number 3. 3 stands, beginning of the chair, and 12 repetitions, 6 each leg. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that's one, and 12. Pretty good. That concludes set number 1. Let's continue with set number 2. Again, same thing, tandem stance, 40 seconds each leg. Let's set the timer. And let's begin. Let's try to maintain balance and focus on what we're doing. We can tap the chair for stability. Let's keep going. And time. Let's switch legs. And start 40 seconds. Let's keep going, we're almost there. 10 more seconds. And time. Pretty good. Let's continue with the second exercise. Wide stance twist. Right here. 12 repetitions, 6 each side. And let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Perfect. Let's continue with the exercise number 3. 3 pulls. Again, 12 repetitions, 6 each leg, and let's begin. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Perfect. We're done with the second set of balance and stability exercises. Let's continue with set number 3 and last set. Again, tandem stance, 40 seconds each leg. Set the timer. And let's begin. Let's keep going. 10 more seconds. And time. Pretty good. Let's switch legs and let's start again. 40 seconds. Let's keep going. Focus on what you're doing. Ten more seconds. And time. Perfect. Let's continue with the second exercise for balance. Wide stance twist. For this one, we're going to be using the chair. Again, wider stance and shoulder width. And 12 repetitions. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last 1, and 12. Perfect. For the next exercise, we're going to do 3 pulls. Again, 12 repetitions, 6 each leg. And let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Perfect. That concludes part 4 of our main workout today. We're done with a big piece of exercise today. Let's continue on with the cool down. Let's continue with the last part of today's session, the cool down. Today we're gonna do 11 uh, the static stretches. The first one, the next stretch, we're gonna use our hand to pull on our head to the side and hold that stretch for 40 seconds. 40 seconds each side. So let's start with the first one. Let's set the timer for 40 seconds. And let's begin. Let's hold that stretch right there, 40 seconds. We did a pretty good job today. Let's make sure we finish strong and we relax those muscles after the good workout. Let's feel that stretch right here. And time. Pretty good. Let's switch sides and stretch. Let's keep going. Let's hold that stretch right there. We have like 10 more seconds. And time. Pretty good. For the second stretch today, we're gonna put our hands together and we're trying to reach up. We're gonna stay in that position for 40 seconds. Let's make sure we stretch those shoulders, that trunk. So let's start 40 seconds. And let's hold right there. Make sure you're breathing while stretching. And time. Pretty good. The next stretch is going to be a back stretch. We're going to put our hands on our hips and we're going to lean back. We're going to hold that position for 40 seconds. And let's begin. And time. Pretty good. The next stretch today is going to be gastrocnemius stretch using the wall. We're going to be here putting our hands on the wall and the back leg needs to be straight, fully straight, and let's feel that stretch right here in the gastrocnemius. I don't know if you could see me, but let me do it again. We're gonna put our hands on the wall. We're gonna put one leg back. That leg needs to be fully stretched. And hold there for 40 seconds. Let's set the timer. 40 seconds. Let's keep going. Almost there. And time. Let's switch legs. Back leg, full stretch. And time. The next one's gonna be a soleus stretch. It's gonna be similar to the one before. The only thing different is that we're gonna be able to flex the knee a little bit and push to feel that stretch on the soleus. Same thing, 40 seconds each leg. And let's begin. And time. Let's switch legs. Let's make sure for this stretch we have a little bit of a flexion in our back leg. And time, really good. The next stretch for today is going to be a lunge hold. We're going to be doing like a normal lunge, but we're going to stay there and hold for 40 seconds. Let's set the timer and let's begin. We have 20 more seconds. Let's hold. Three, 2, 1, and time. Pretty good. Now let's switch sides. Same thing. We're gonna hold in a lunge position, and let's begin. We're almost done with the session number 4. We have been doing a pretty good job so far. We got around 5 more stretches, and we will complete session number 4. Let's keep going. time. Pretty good. The next stretch is going to be a glute stretch. For this one, we will have one leg back and the other one kind of across our body, just like this. And we're going to be reaching forward, feeling a stretch in our glutes. So, same thing, 40 seconds. Oh, excuse me. And let's begin. Right here, one leg back, the other one across, and reach forward. Let's keep going. About 10 more seconds. And time. Pretty good. Now let's switch to the other leg. Same thing. Leg across. The other leg back. And let's try to move forward and feel that stretch on the glute. Let's make sure we're fully relaxed after the workout. And time. Pretty good. For the next stretch for today, we're going to be stretching the abductors. We're going to put both feet together, this all over feet together, and we're going to move them close to our body as much as you can, feeling that stretch on the inside of the leg. We're going to hold there for 40 seconds. And start. Let's keep going, like 10 more seconds. Almost there. 3 more stretches after this and we're done. And time. Pretty good. Our next stretch is going to be a leg pull. We're going to lay on our back and we're going to rise one leg, and using our both hands we're going to pull on that leg. We're going to hold there for 40 seconds. And let's begin. We are almost there. Let's keep going. And time. Let's switch legs. 40 seconds. We're almost done with session number 4. 2 more stretches after this. And time. Pretty good. Second to last stretch for today. Now we're gonna lay on the floor but facing forward. And we're gonna do a quad stretch. So we're gonna pull on that leg and hold there for 40 seconds. Set the timer. And let's begin. Almost there. And time. Now let's switch legs. And let's begin. 40 seconds. Keep on stretching those legs. Make sure they're fully relaxed. And time. Pretty good. Last stretch for today. We're gonna do lying torso twist. We're gonna lay on our backs. We're gonna have one leg extended, one leg flexed, and we're gonna throw the flexed leg to the side, to the opposite side, and hold there for 40 seconds. So this is the timer. Again, let's feel that stretch on our back muscles, glutes, and a little bit of the hamstrings. And time. Now let's switch sides. 40 seconds. Let's begin. Very good. And time. That was it for the cool down today. We're done with session number 4. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you for joining.